Oh, hello! Welcome back to my Chanel. Today I wanted to talk about my experience getting to see Kiss on their last tour. Apparently they've had several last tours, but I think this might actually be the final one. Livenation gave me tickets to go see them at Madison Square Garden, which was an amazing experience. And this video is sponsored by Livenation, so thank you guys. And if I sound sick during this video, it's because I am. Sick in the head. I've been to Madison Square Garden before to see a few shows, but the seats that they gave us made a huge difference. So there was the pit, the floor seating where everyone could get really close to the stage, and then there were all of the tech guys with all of the screens controlling all the pyrotechnics and the lighting of the show, and then there were our seats, so we had an amazing view. I'm really glad we had seats for this show because the last show we went to with Live Nation, which was Ice Nine Kills, we had to stand the whole time, and by the end, my back was in pain. Getting old. So having a seat was lovely. The only bad thing about our seats is that Kiss was filming the concert, so they had cameras everywhere, and they had this camera on a dolly going up and down right in front of us. Kiss did have one opener, which was Amber Wild, and the singer of that band, Evan Stanley, is Paul Stanley's son, who is the vocalist for Kiss. I really liked their logo too. It was a mouth with black lips going like this. The pose that it's in reminds me a lot of my old Instagram lip art pictures that I used to do. The resemblance is uncanny. And for my outfit, I wanted to go all out because it's Kiss. I think they may be the only band around that have platform shoes bigger than mine. So I wore my biggest pair of platform Demonia boots and a red sequin gown. Yes, I wore a gown to a Kiss concert. I feel like because Kiss is so theatrical and so out there, I had to match that energy, so I wore a red sequin gown with a black PVC corset and my Demonias. And I didn't mean to, but I accidentally matched Paul's guitar. Later on in the show, you'll see he had a red metal flake guitar that looked just like my outfit. Twins! Everyone also got wristbands that lit up with the show, so we were a part of the show, which was really fun. And it was really cool to look around throughout the show and see all the different lighting patterns they were playing with and the different colors, and we got to keep them. But the show itself was just amazing. I love a good theatrical show, and Kiss put on one of the best shows I've ever seen. They had everything you could think of. They literally came down in the air on platforms with fireworks. They had fire, they had lasers, they had huge statues of themselves on either side of the stage that kind of just floated down. Very dramatic, which I appreciate. They had smoke, they had incredible lighting. It sounded amazing too. I've been to a few concerts in the past where they don't have the sound mix quite right, but Kiss has it down. I love that they had multiple screens too. They had one screen on either side and then a big one behind the band, so that way everyone could see, even in the nosebleed section. And Paul sounded really good. I was very impressed with his vocals. Gene is my favorite member of Kiss. I love his makeup, I love his whole persona on stage, and I love his shoes. I need his shoes. Gene, now that you're retired, can I have them? The set list was amazing too. They played all of the old favorites. It was really cute. There was kind of an empty row next to us because some people got up and left. I don't know why, but this older couple was dancing along to the songs. If I had to guess, I'd say they're in their 50s or 60s, but they were just rocking out, and it was the cutest thing. There was a drum solo where the drummer rose up in the air on a platform. Gene had his own solo moment too where he spat blood. So cool. I think that was probably one of my favorite parts of the whole show. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a little blood in a rock show? And he was up in the air on a platform at one point. It's insane how they're in their 70s, and Paul kept saying to the crowd, "You guys aren't tired, are you?" They had amazing energy. I love going to big shows like that because the bass just vibrates all of my bones, and it's such an amazing feeling. It's one of my favorite things about concerts. Yeah, you can listen to it at home, but just being there and feeling your whole body vibrate with the sound, it's the best. I also just love that feeling of community where everyone is there for the same thing because they love this band or the songs. And then the coolest part of the show was that right in front of us there was a smaller stage platform, and Paul, the lead singer, ziplined out to us, and he was probably, I want to say 20 feet away, and he was waving and smiling, and he stayed out there for a while, did a few songs, and oh my goodness, I thought I wanted Gene's boots. I need Paul's boots because his whole outfit was amazing. Just look at the boots, oh my god, the chains, and that sparkly red guitar. I think that was my favorite guitar that he used. He switched out quite a few, but having him be so close was awesome. Then of course he ziplined back to the stage for their final few numbers. They did an encore. I want to say the show was probably at least 2 hours long. It was awesome. And they ended it off with fireworks and streamers and confetti and steam blasting everywhere. It was just one big party, and I was sad that it had to end. But I'm just so grateful to have had that experience. It was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime kind of show. So sadly, Kiss's show has ended. They did their last show in Madison Square Garden. Apparently they started in New York, so they wanted to end their career in New York, which is very lovely. But Trans-Siberian Orchestra has a show now, and I love their music. I think a lot of you do too. So if you want to see if they're playing near you, I will leave a link down below where you can get tickets. And it is an affiliate link, so if you use that to buy tickets, that will help me out, and I greatly appreciate that. But I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I am going back to bed after this video is filmed because I'm so tired. I have been MIA for the past 2 or 3 weeks because I have been so sick. I am heavily medicated so I could do this video. But I was unfortunate to have, let's see, I had a middle ear infection, and then I got acute lingual tonsillitis, so I couldn't talk, I couldn't sing, I couldn't do anything. And now I'm having some complications because of the medication I was on to fix those 2 things, so I'm having some breathing issues. So it's just been a fun 3 weeks. So I'm really hoping I'll be back to my old self soon so I can get back to filming videos, but I really wanted to share my experience. Figured I would film it now while I could and then go back to bed. But I hope you guys are staying healthy because I know it's flu season out there too. But yeah, happy holiday season. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. That's my cue to go.